All right, January is here. I'm in New England. It's freezing cold, so we're gonna look at some winter wear that we're gonna sew up for the month of January. Now, my goal is to keep it to about one pattern a week, maybe 1.5. I have 6 patterns, and there's like 4 solid weeks and then a little bit extra in January. So I'm hoping we get all 6 of these in. Some of them are already in process, so I think we'll be in good shape. The first one is 1514. This is from Simplicity, and it's these adorable little hat and mitten scarf things that for little kids, and those are going to be first up on the docket because my grandkids need them. So I have this really nice dinosaur fabric from Joanne's. It wasn't super expensive, but it'll make a really cute little hoodie scarf for the little man-child. And then for the girl, we have, she's definitely into rainbows and unicorns, and this is just fleece. This is kind of a stretchy, furry fleece. This is a little different. This is just regular, plain old, run-of-the-mill fleece. So those 2 will be up and made within the next couple of days because they need them. Then the rest of this, I'm not sure the order, but we're definitely going to get them all up and running. One of my favorite patterns is the Concord T-shirt from Cashmerette. I love their patterns. They are certainly size inclusive. They have lots of classic lines and simple and easy to follow instructions. And I've done a sew along with this one already, and I'll link that below, but I have this super nice black and navy stripe from Mood. It's a little stretchy, and I'm going to make the long sleeved version with the V neck because I need some more t-shirts. So that and again, that's quick and easy. That's an afternoon of sewing, cutting, sewing, and you're up and ready to go. Another project that I'm working on, and these patterns are all pretty new, with the exception of the Concord shirt that's been around for a while. The rest of these are all very modern patterns. They just came out, like either in the fall or in the winter collections. So this is Butterick 7014, and I'm gonna make this long loungewear with a little kind of turtleneck, loose cowl neck, I guess is probably a better thought. I used to have one of these in a gray, fuzzy, stretchy knit, and I wore it all the time because it's cold, right? We're keeping our heat down. We don't want to pay for the oil or the electric or whatever we're heating our homes with. We need something warm in the evening to throw on after work. So I'm making this, and I'm using this leopard, this super stretchy, it's kind of like a stretch velour. This is from Minerva. I'm part of their ambassador community, their brand ambassador community. So we'll be doing this one up for Minerva, but I love this. It's like soft. It'll be super cozy, and it's got a nice backing on the inside, so it will be soft on your skin. So that one's going to be done soon too because it's getting cold here. It was 9 the other day, and that's Fahrenheit. It was 9 degrees and it was really cold. We went walking yesterday. It was 14. That was pretty chilly. Some of the other ones that I'm working on, some of these are all cut out. Some of them I've actually already started. This is Vogue 2037, and I'm making it out of this really super interesting cat fabric. Let's see if I can pull, because this is all cut out. Pull a piece up for you. But it's really interesting cat fabric, and it's kind of it's a semi-sheer. It's not totally sheer, but it's a semi-sheer, so we'll have to do French seams on that probably. We'll experiment with that. But I've already made the tank. So the tank on this one is a shorty, and it's made as a woven with a zipper. And I converted it to something that is longer, so it covers the, middle section. And this is also out of a knit. It's a super stretchy lurex knit. I think this is from Mood. So this is done. So you'll have a video on how to convert this tank, which is done, and then making up that cat blouse. So I'm really excited about that. That is going to happen soon. So another one that I'm working my way through is Vogue 2036, and I'm about halfway done with this. I'm making the sleeveless jacket. I love the asymmetry of this and the sleeveless jacket because it will transition into spring. I'm using this off-white, kind of creamy white crepe. Not a super expensive fabric. I think I got this from Joanne's. But it'll make a really nice piece. You can wear it with a sweater underneath, or you can wear it as a sleeveless jacket for the summertime. So I'm looking forward to getting that one finished. It's about halfway done. It needs D-rings, and it took me a couple of weeks to like get the D-rings. I have this Simplicity 3009, this fur jacket. I am so excited about making this one. And also it has that little bag down here at the bottom. We're gonna do that too. And I have this minky, you know, fuzzy faux stuff. Again, not really expensive, but because it's going to be trendy, right? I don't want to spend a lot of money on something that I'm only going to wear for a season or two. You know, if it was going to be a wool coat with a classic line or a trench coat or something like that, I would spend the money on it, on the fabric, and make sure that it fit exactly right and it was perfect, and I was going to keep it in my wardrobe forever and ever and ever. And I have some of those pieces. But most of the stuff that I like to sew is trendy. I can wear it for a couple of seasons. It doesn't take me long. I don't spend a lot of money on the fabric, and boom, I'm off and running. So I get something that looks really stylish and fashionable and high-end and trendy for not a lot of money, because it's well constructed. Even though the fabric might not be like $50 or $60 a yard, it's more like $10, $12, $15 a yard, but I get that look, right? And then for lining, I have this super gorgeous, let me pull this out so I can show you. This is a brocade. I made a dress for my mom, a jacket for my mom for my brother's wedding, and this was left over. So this is going to be the lining for the jacket. Isn't that stunning? It's gorgeous. It's a bear to work with. This was expensive, but it's been lying around in my stash. Let's see, his oldest daughter is 23, so he got married about 25 years ago. I've had this lying around in my stash for a pretty long time, so I don't mind using it for a jacket that probably will last for a season or two. But what a pop this is going to be when the jacket flies open. There's a beautiful pop of this gorgeous blue. So that wraps up what we've got going on for January. I have a fur jacket, the cat blouse with a tank top underneath it, a knit tank, a sleeveless jacket that will transition into spring pretty easily, 2 kids scarves and hat sets, the Concord T-shirt, which is a staple favorite, and then the loungewear from Butterick. So yeah, there's a lot to sew. I'm really excited. I've already got stuff lined up for February. I'm just really excited to get going on these projects so I can move on to what's coming up next. Barrel jeans are in the future, I think. They're coming along. I have a pattern for those, and I'm excited to see how those come out. But for now, this is January, and happy sewing. Bye.